This is a short video to show you how to create a Swiss teams tournament on BBO. Some of the specifics will be for the Berwick club, but the general principles will apply everywhere. So I'm logged in as a virtual club with the ability to create pay tournaments. I'm going to go to the Director tab on the right hand side and just click on Return Create Tournament. So the tournament is called Tom Woodman Teams, and it's going to be the first uh, evening of that. A simple welcome message that will push up as people start the tournament. So we'll just say, welcome to the first Tom Woodman. Stuart is directing tonight. So that can say anything you like, obviously. Description. Now here we have a couple of BBO tags. We're going to use the plus all avail tag. And what that does is it means all registered teams, we will wait for them to be back online before we start the tournament. So if someone drops off just before the tournament starts and before they can log back on, we won't start the tournament and stop them playing. So this will wait for everybody who is registered to be online. And there are other videos I've done to show what to do when they don't actually ever come back. The other tag I'm going to do is plus HD, which stands for Human Declares. Now, we do not allow people to register with a robot for this tournament. But if someone was to disappear permanently from the tournament, we might put in a robot for them to use for the rest of the tournament. They won't get any master points if we do that, but at least they'll continue and finish the game. In that case, if they get to a contract, they will always play the hand whether they or the robot is the technical director. And then the other thing we'll do in the description is put in some just guidance for the people who are wanting to register. So in this case, we're going to say for Tom Woodman players only. And we'll get round to what that actually means. So I'm going to say this starts in a day so it doesn't pop up on the screen. So we'll click through that. The format is Swiss teams. The directors, there'll be a variety of directors. I'll add Stuart at some point, but this is how you just add another director. The format, so we're going to play 20 boards. We have 7 minutes per board, and we have 5 boards per round. Now, that means we'll play 4 5-board matches. Now, the reason for this is a Scottish Bridge Union thing where they mandate that Swiss teams events must have 5 boards per match. So that's what we're going to do here. The movement is clocked. That's the only thing that makes sense. The scoring is VPs, and we have the choice here of VP20 or VP30. Unfortunately, we don't have a choice of a WBF scale, which is what I prefer. But VP20 is the standard SBU VP20 scale. VP30, as far as I'm aware, is only used in the USA by the ACBL. Deal source, completely random. Options, we allow kibitzers at the moment, but they must be quiet. We allow undos, and we allow chat to the tournaments for players. Entries. Now, as I said, we do not allow robots. As we're a virtual club, we're allowed to charge, so we charge $2 BBO per player. And then restrictions, we include a custom list. So we'll set up on the account a list of players who are allowed to play. And that's all there is to it. So we have include custom list, we don't have robots. We'll just go back and check everything's right before we create the tournament. We allow undos. Actually, we actually allow undos in the auction, not in the play. We allow people to chat to the tournament. Kibitzers are allowed if they're silent. We're going to play 20 boards, 7 minutes per board, and we're going to play 4 5-board matches. And scoring is VB20, and for the tournament, that's all the information. So now we can create it. And now, if I close that window, if we look in pending tournaments, we can see Tom Woodman Teams is set up, and if we've made a mistake, we can edit the tournament and maybe add Stuart as a director, modify the tournament to get that change to take place. We could change the time that the tournament starts, so like that, and that really is all there is to it. The include, exclude lists here are the lists that are used to allow people to play or not to play in the tournament. Now, for the teams event, what we do is we really restrict it just to the players who have pre-registered teams for the event. And that's quite important to stop club members inadvertently joining the event and spoiling the movement. But that's all there is to it. I hope that's been helpful.